coffee break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Okay, so a couple of things. This is gonna be a get ready with me, which we haven't done in a very long time, probably like more than a month. You guys have been asking me about them. Now, I said in a vlog that I wasn't gonna do these anymore because when I do a get ready with me, I legit feel like I'm sitting with you guys, like getting ready, like we're about to go out having a girls' night or going dancing or whatever, and so we're like getting ready together. So like I tend to overshare, and a lot of people are like, it's taken away from your beauty channel. So I can totally understand that. So I thought we would take a little break from it. But you guys expressed sentiment of feeling a sort of gaping hole in your hearts and soul over these get ready with me's. So I actually felt really inspired the other day after I saw a post on Instagram from a YouTuber that I really like. So that's one thing. The other thing is it's really late right now. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I just decided that I was going to film tonight as opposed to rush through the weekend since I will be out of town. I'm gonna be in San Diego, by the way. I don't know when you'll see this video. I might have already come back from San Diego, but anyway, I'm going back home. So I want to get, you know, caught up on my videos. And then what's the other thing? Actually, I think that's it. And yes, I'm drinking coffee at like 11 o'clock at night. You guys see my hair? It looks like I have roots. And the reason that I went for like this whole balayage, low lights, whatever type look is so that I wouldn't look like I had roots, but it really looks like I have roots. I don't know, I'm not feeling that. All right, so let's get on with the show. The look that I'm trying to achieve, where's my phone? Of course I don't have it because that's how prepared I am. Okay, so this is the look that I'm trying to go with. And if you guys don't know who Samantha is, that's literally her name on Instagram, then you're missing out on life, sister. I actually found her on YouTube when she had like 4,000 subscribers, and I was like, oh my god, everyone needs to follow her immediately because she's freaking amazing. And now she legit lapped me like 27 times, which it's totally well deserved. It's pretty awesome. I love when someone has so much talent, you know, like in this little tiny package. I don't mean physically like a small package, but you know, when something is just like a seed and then all of a sudden, boom, it explodes. I love when that happens. So, okay, let's get started. This get ready with me is already like 7 minutes long. I'm not gonna use primer, and here's why. I'm not gonna use primer because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and wash my face and go to bed. But ordinarily, I would use primer. So I'm just gonna take my One and Done, my Eve Pearl corrector. I'm gonna take some concealer, some powder, and some brow stuff. Actually, let's use this one. We haven't used that in a while. Let's use that one. Okay. Super duper. So how have you guys been? I feel like it's been a hot minute since we talked. If you guys don't watch my weekend vlogs, you're probably like, man, Dani, I don't know what's going on with your life. Like, what's new? What's the haps? Update us. Like, what's going on? What's happening? You guys have to go and watch those vlogs. I know when you see the time on the video, you're like, an hour, Dani? Really? Like, I don't even go to the movies because I don't have an hour to spare. But what a lot of you guys tell me is that you put me on as like background noise while you do your laundry, vacuum the house, do the dishes. And honestly, like that's probably one of the best compliments I can get, because you guys know how I feel about like cleaning the house and organizing and doing stuff like that. Literally, I look forward to cleaning my house and doing laundry. That's weird, I know. But yeah, so you just put it on the background and then I just keep you company while you clean your house or do the dishes or hide from your kids in the pantry eating a bag of Almond Joy. I mean, I've heard that that's something you can do. I can't confirm or deny that I do that on occasion. But it works. But you know what, you guys? Sometimes you just need to hide in the pantry, indulge on some horrendous food for you, and just feel better for a second. Do you guys ever have those days where you like, if you don't walk away from your children, you will sit on the floor and cry? I have those days sometimes. Not very often, but when they do happen, I'm like, all right. So, do I want to be on the 5 o'clock news, beauty vlogger, goes bonkers, or should I just hide in the pantry for 5 seconds and enjoy a delicious chocolate bar, or maybe a quart of Sour Patch Kid. And I say quart because I buy them at Sprouts by like the by weight. I mean, don't you? Anyway, I don't know how we got on this topic, but so yeah, you guys need to watch my weekend vlogs. They're entertaining. I mean, they're entertaining, I think, if you can relate. If you can't relate, then you're like, wow, this lady is just crazy, which I am a little bit. But if you can relate to, like, you know, having young kids or being a mom or being a divorced parent, which is so weird. You know, there's some stuff you just never get used to, like being at the same, like, martial arts meet, and it's kind of like, awkward. So anyway, the feedback that I get on these vlogs is, even though they're an hour long, it doesn't feel like an hour. Like, you click on it and then, you know, an hour later you're like, whoa, it's over already. I'm gonna take NARS Creamy Radiant, I think that's what it's called, Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm gonna dot like a couple dots on the darkest portion of my panda eyes. You guys, I've been needing like heavy duty concealer lately. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm gonna go in with just 1 or 2 dots of the light. I still haven't bought my proper shade, you guys. Like, what am I thinking? What am I doing with my life? Just a couple of dots of that one, because it's really light. And what I do is I just run the sponge in the same direction without rotating it, so that it stays. You know where I'm going with this? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So that, you know, it stays, whatever, you guys. My brain doesn't work that well at the end of the day. I had the boys all day. I'm tired. We had like a martial arts meet. I've been up since 5. Okay, it's been a long day. So my friend Hilda, I text her the picture of that makeup look that Samantha came up with. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dying to do this look. And she goes, but what would you wear it for? And she totally got in my head, because I mean, you guys know me, I'll walk out with like a dark smoky eye at 7 in the morning. It doesn't matter, actually, probably not at 7 in the morning, because people will think it's from the night before. But yeah, it's just makeup, I don't care. And so she got me thinking, I was like, well, is it that outlandish? Because to me, in my mind, I just thought it was a really pretty look. I didn't think anything of it, honestly. Like, I didn't think it was anything different or stay don't stray. I just thought it was pretty. She was like, what are you gonna wear it for? And I was like, so she got in my head, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like a ladies' night, and go out with your girlfriends, or if you're gonna have a fun date with someone and they're gonna like take you night bowling, or you're gonna go to I don't know, a fun bar or something. So I was like, man, I totally just got like makeup shamed. I don't mean like actual makeup shame, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like a really good example of how makeup is so different for certain people. You know, like for me, I'm like, hey, it's a pretty beautiful, colorful look. Like, I'm gonna look like My Little Pony. And she's like, whoa, easy, tiger. So I'm gonna go in with the same damp beauty blender, and I'm like pushing it into my under eye area and my eyelid. So what it does is it absorbs excess moisture, seals it up with the powder, and prevents creasing. Honestly, I shouldn't even be putting on this much powder since I'm going to bed soon. I don't really need I don't need to stop my makeup from creasing in like 1 hour, but whatevs. So I've been using that Vasanti enzymatic peel that I included in my favorites a lot. And I noticed how nice the one and done sits on my skin. Like, it just looks like a second layer, almost like a second skin. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a lot of product. And even if I like load on the powder, it doesn't look too heavy. So it's kind of cool. The only problem is that if you don't go in and like exfoliate a little bit with like a physical exfoliator, you do get a little bit of peeling, but it's only in, it's not in like crazy spots, like in the middle of your forehead or your chin. It's like maybe on the sides of your nose, on the center of your chin. So it's places where you could do something about it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link that video in the description box below. It was my September favorites. And I talk about this enzymatic peel from Vasanti. Super good. Okay, so I'm gonna go in heavy on the under eye because the eye look that we're doing is really bold, and I think I'm gonna use, actually I don't know which palette I'm gonna use yet. I'll have to look through my stash and find a good one. So I'm gonna go in heavy on this area with powder, and then I'm also gonna do my brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are done, and I used the e.l.f. brow pencil. You guys, this thing is so awesome. I forget how good it is when I stop using it. Like, I go through little phases. I'm in the shade Taupe. I know, you're like, Dani, Taupe? Really? Taupe. And then I went in with the Tarteist brow gel. As far as eyes are concerned, I need colorful options, but I don't know if this is colorful enough. This is the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette, but I don't think it's colorful enough because I need a really beautiful, like, a really beautiful baby teal, or that's not gonna work. I should probably show you what I'm looking at, right? This is one of the Vice palettes, and they're all matte colors. Oh, that's definitely not gonna work. Jewel tones. No. Now, you would think with all this stuff, it would be easy to find what I'm looking for. Duh. Why did I think too much about it? No, that's not good enough. Well, that was embarrassing. I don't have, like, every color of the rainbow in my stash. What the heck? That's unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna try and achieve this look. I don't know if you guys can tell with my privacy screen, but she has like a hot fuchsia magenta in the crease. It's diffused out to a lighter pink. Then she has purple on the outer edges, or on the outer edge, outer V. She has yellow on the innermost portion, and then she has like a really light mint, Tiffany's blue, robin's egg, whatever, on the center of the lid. But what does she have on the lower lash line? Same color that she has on the crease. So like a diffused pink. I wonder if that'll even look good on me since I have brown eyes. I guess we'll see. All right, let's get into it. Let's get after it. So on the brow bone, I'm gonna go in with Molder. That's this color right there. I'm just gonna take my Delium Tool 778 and I'm gonna apply that on the brow bone on both sides. Captain Obvious. And then I'm thinking, since the color on her crease is so pigmented or rich, maybe I'll go in with like a smaller brush. What if I do this one? This is Urban Decay's Smoky Smudger. That's kind of intense though. Maybe a pencil brush? Is that too much? That kind of hurts too. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the color. Man, I wish I had more options. I need like a rainbow palette. I'm gonna need to go buy that like palette that she's holding. What is it, from Sephora? It's a pro palette or something. Maybe I need that in my life. No, I don't have anything here. All right, well, we're just gonna have to do our best. Let's go in with Swoon. That's this color here. And a pencil brush. This is a pencil brush from Sigma. And that's gonna go exactly on the crease. This is one of the most painful pencil brushes I have ever used. Holy moly, that hurts. Feels like it has little tiny daggers. It feels like I'm microblading my eyelid. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a fluffy blending brush and nothing else on it. I know it looks like there was something on it, but there isn't. I just ran it through a color switch and just kind of soften that pink. It's obviously not going to blow it out too much. I think we'll go in with a different shade to blow it out. But for now, that should work. I don't know why I'm setting myself up for failure so badly. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the color Noble. That's this shade right here. And I'm going to apply that as a transition. And then I think I'll go back in with pink afterward to just make it stand out again. So almost like layering the pink. Working with a color like hot pink is a little intimidating, so man, I don't know if that was a good idea. But you know what? It's a good thing that we're filming at 11 o'clock, right? Okay, now we're gonna go in with a blending brush like this one. This is like a MAC 217, like a MAC, but it's not an actual MAC 217. And that same hot pink color. And then we're gonna apply that into the crease. I should have known better. I don't know why I started off with a pencil brush. Like, I'm not a big fan of like these like really defined looks. You know what I mean? Like, I just like it all to be just really just blended and muddy. And now we'll do the other side. In order to get the lid shades to stand out, since we're going to be using colors like yellow, I think what I'm going to do is go in with a white base. And I think Samantha did this in her look. So I'm going to go in with this. I've never actually used this before. This is from Smashbox. It's an eyelid primer in white. I'm a little nervous, if I'm honest with you, because these bases tend to be pretty thick. Things are getting weird. I don't have a really beautiful like light teal shade like the one that she's wearing, which is kind of lame. I'm gonna go in with I don't know what color this is from MAC. We'll go in with that one. The only problem with that is that it's shimmery. It's not matte. I really had my heart set on a matte. So that's gonna go on the center of the lid, right up to the crease. On both sides, I'll be. You guys, I'm like at the point of no return. I don't know what to do anymore. Then I'm gonna take a smaller brush like this one and the color Ran, that's this yellow right here. And that's gonna go on the inner third of the lid. Holy moly. In the famous words of my best friend Sam, holy mackerel. Okay, and then now we're gonna go in with a blending brush like this one and the color Freak Show. This is from one of the Vice palettes. I think any like plummy purple should do. I'm honestly quite shocked at my availability of colors or variety of colors. I don't know why I had this idea in my mind that I have this like, that I have every single color of the rainbow in my beauty stash, and just when I'm trying to replicate this look, I realize that I actually don't. This is insane to me. I'm like flabbergasted right now. I'm like, really? I don't have these colors? This is so bizarre. This brush is a little bit too big for what I'm going for, so I'm gonna deposit the color first. Let's just use this brush from Urban Decay. It's the Smoky Smudger. So I'm gonna use that one just to concentrate the color on the edge. And then we'll go in and blend with the other brush. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of like applying a really generous amount on the edge. Okay, now I'm going to dust off the excess powder with a fluffy, smaller brush. You guys, I don't know about this. Lisa Frank called. She wants me to leave her rainbows alone. Okay, so for the lower lash line, we're going to take that same pink shade and, I don't know, just any small brush, I guess. Can you tell that I'm like not sold on this look? I'm kind of relieved that I decided to do it tonight as opposed to like tomorrow where I actually have plans. Could you imagine like rolling up to the gym with like this makeup look? That would be so epic. Actually, I would totally do that. Could you imagine how many people would want to like talk to you just because of your makeup? And I don't mean like, oh, hey girl, give me some makeup tips. It would be like, Okay, so we're doing that hot pink on the lower lash line, and we're not going all the way toward the center because we're gonna put like a brightening shade almost there. It's what it looks like she has. So we're doing the pink. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a purple pencil and I'm going to apply that to the waterline. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll apply this to the waterline. And then we'll go in with the purple shadow right below. Okay, so take some of that purple and we're just going to apply that right there. So we're kind of just tying in the outer V to the lower lash line. Do you see kind of like tying that together? For the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Skulls. That's this color right here. And a little tiny baby brush. This one's from Coastal Scents. I just don't know the number of it. So just anything little. You could even use your finger. And we're just gonna like open up. The eye, just give it a little bit of light. I don't know, you guys, what do we think? Do you think it'll look better once I apply mascara? I think I'm laughing way too hard in this video. Do you though? Do you think it'll look better once I apply mascara? I don't know. I feel like my eyes may be too big for something like this. Anyway, I'm gonna apply mascara off camera. Pray for me while I'm away, and then as I come back, hopefully this looks cuter. Mascara makes a difference, right? I think I kind of like it now. At first, I was like, oh my God, what have I done to my face? Okay, so now we're gonna finish the face really quick because I feel like this video is probably already like an hour long. The first thing I'm gonna do is take the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique setting brush. And obviously I need a mirror. Dust off any excess. Carve out those cheekbones, and I'm not gonna do anything too, okay, I'm gonna try not to do anything too crazy because the eyes are already pretty nutter butter, right? And then the Real Techniques multitask brush, same powder, kind of give it a little smush and softly blend that upwards. And then for blush, we're gonna go in with Benefit's Rockateur. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but that's pan on there. Some of you guys commented like, I had to pause your video and make sure that that's actually what I was seeing. It's like, yeah, Rockateur, you guys, is amazing. It's literally my go-to blush. Whenever I don't wanna think, Rockateur saves the day. And then for highlighter, I haven't used this little guy in a while. This is Pink Glow from Bobbi Brown. I think this was limited edition, and I think they made it permanent, but I'm not sure. I'll link it if they did. If you're gonna do unicorn eyes, you better believe you need to do the unicorn nose. Just saying. And then highest points of the cheekbones, and I like to do right at the top of the apples of my cheeks. And for lips, we're gonna go in with something very, very classy and very simple. I'm gonna go in with Rimmel's Exaggerate in Eastend Snob. And I think I'm gonna apply that just all over the lips and nothing else. I think, that's the intention. If it doesn't go very well, then we'll come up with other options. So what do we think? This is the exact color that I was shooting for. Do you like it? I kind of like it. I'm kind of not even embarrassed to admit that I kind of really like what's happening here. And then look at my nails. I look like I'm ready to go to like an 80s roller skating party, don't I? I swear, if I have another one of those belly laughs in this video, it's gonna be like, is that actually a get ready with me / tutorial, or is it just a video of Dani laughing at herself? Anyway, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's been a while since we did a get ready with me, so I know it's kind of long, but if you stayed through till the end, I love you. I promise the next look that we do is gonna be a little bit more neutral and wearable, but a lot of you guys had mentioned that you missed my colorful eye looks, so I kind of missed them too. What do we think? Oh, someone wants to say hi. Oh, you do? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to wear some eyeshadow too? Oh my goodness. Why, what, you want to say hi? You gotta say hi over here. See? Look, up there. Do you see that? You want to say hi to them? You want to say hi? Look how pretty you are. Do you see yourself in the camera? You're so pretty. Yes, you are, my little princess. Okay, so you better believe all the products will be listed in the description box below, but I'm not going to be able to link them for you because a lot of these products, if not most, were limited edition or kind of all over the place. But I will definitely have a list down there for you. If you missed these colorful eye looks, leave me a rainbow emoji in the comment section below. I will also link Samantha's channel in the description box below. And I think that's it, guys. You know what to do. If you found this video useful,